I am the risk manager for the Johnson Space Center. And that's an interesting concept because people don't always understand what risk means. R-I-S-K, four-letter word, very simple. But trying to put that into words. So imagine that you had to go to your parents and you wanted to buy the latest outfit, but you only had half of the amount. The risk is that you're not going to be able to afford the outfit that you want. The risk is that you won't fit in with your friends. So you have to figure out ways to, what we call, mitigate it, come up with ways to fix the risk. And you have to assess your strategy. You have to figure out, do I talk to mom? Do I talk to dad? And then you go forward and try to figure out if you can get the money. Of course, at the Johnson Space Center, it's a lot more serious. You know, we're looking at, and not just money, but that is a key point. You know, today everybody has to be careful about their dollars, but it's also, how do we have the right people for the jobs? How do we have the right support for these incredibly important and complex programs that we have at the center? So there are risk managers here at the Space Center who focus on a particular program, like the space station program, like the space shuttle program. I look across the institution, what we call the Johnson Space Center, and we look at dollars, we look at people, we look at facilities. How do you become a risk manager? Good question, because so many people define risk so many different ways. Some come through it as an engineer. Some come to it from the budget side, being an analyst. Some come through it like I did, completely different approach. One of the things that I started out doing was being a technical writer in life. It never occurred to me that one day I'd end up as a risk manager. I was interested in policy analysis. I was interested in engineering. So you have to have a little bit of everything. You have to understand how to apply a lot of different areas to become a risk manager and to be a risk management practitioner, as we call it. It just simply means, how do you practice what you say you do for a living?